Hey guys, this is Quan McComas, Vocal Point alum from 2000, right here. Awesome. Great times to remember. And I want to thank you for being part of an organization that continues to get more popularity and notoriety. Oddly enough, as I'm not a member of it, it's getting more and better popularity. So thank you very much. You guys are the ones that are actually making that happen. And at the same time, I want to thank you for creating a space like this to be really inclusive of former members of the group, and really not just thanking or reaching out, but creating that opportunity for us to share our voices still. The reunion concerts are amazing, and creating opportunities for us to still be a part of this amazing group. It really makes us feel connected. I love it. I think it's an example of inclusiveness and a Christ-like example of charity. So thank you so much. I really enjoy getting together for these reunion concerts. I think the 2016 mashup, well, that was a highlight in my life, getting to make that video. In 2013, my family and I went out to Nauvoo, and we just happened to run into Vocal Point, who was there, who was just so charitable with us. They called out, hey, is there anybody that went to BYU or any Vocal Point alum out in the crowd? I was there. We got to do a really cool special tour of the Trail of Hope while we were out there, and I know it was a memorable experience for me and my daughters and my wife. And it was just a neat example of how Vocal Point is touching people's lives, like mine, even after I'm out of the group and years later run into members of Vocal Point. It's amazing. When I tried out for Vocal Point, and I know this is going to be a little bit embarrassing, but it goes to my point. I had never heard of Vocal Point, and my friend Tandy Whitaker, a member of Vocal Point, was in my ward, and he knew I liked to sing. I was in the choir, and he said, "Hey Quan, why don't you come try out for this a cappella group? Bunch of friends, we get together, we sing." He really downplayed. He was very humble about it. About what the group did. And so I said, sure. He said, the one thing is that there's a tryout, and so you got to meet on Saturday. And I said, okay, I'll come. I sang some Lionel Richie. I did some rap. It was a great time. And then I thought, I really need to get to know what this group is about. So I bought some tickets, got a date, and I went out and saw my first Vocal Point concert on the same night that I tried out for the group, and just felt humiliated. We went out to the Dijon Concert Hall, and it was just such an amazing experience. And I thought, wow, I blew it. I'm definitely not going back to sing with these guys anymore. This is like top notch. This is not what I thought I was signing up for. So it was humbling. Fast forward, I'm in the group. We're singing at the Marriott School of Business, and we got some big names there. Right, so President James E. Faust is sitting right there in the front row. And I remember as we're coming up with the set for this performance, that Jim Anglesey, who's our director, he had said, what we got to do is we're going to sing "Be Still My Soul," and then go out on a high note, living on a prayer. And I said, is that really, do we really want to do that? The last song, oh yeah, definitely we want to go out on a high note. So we sing the set, we perform. It's a great night, and my stake president was actually in the audience also. President Hill, he was my stake president. He was a member of this I think part of the executive committee there. But he grabbed President Faust and said, "Hey, I want to introduce you to somebody in my stake, and this is Quan McComas." And I'll never forget President Faust standing in front of me very stoically. And I was like, "Hey, President Faust, thank you so much for coming." And he said, I just have one suggestion for you. The next time you sing, make the second to last song the last. And I remember just being like, President Faust, that was what I was the opportunity was missed. It was done. He had already walked away. And that sticks with me, about the know your audience. And you guys are doing an amazing job doing that, really singing to your audience. And that's really what I want to talk about. That notoriety, that popularity, that fame, really, Vocal Point has become such an international, amazing Sensation and group, and it's all about sharing this gospel of Jesus Christ, the testimony of Jesus Christ, and balancing amazing talent and some pop culture with this gospel message. And when I think back to the songs that are most important to me as both a performer and as an active listener, it's the ones about Jesus, and it's the ones that make me feel the Spirit. And I think you guys are just nailing it, right? You've got it right. So you've got that balance right. Just keep it up. Keep doing amazing work. This latest song, All Is Well, is incredible. Another great arrangement, and just keep making great music. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome.